Hey, I'm William Petrow. Welcome to PetrowLine. This is our vodcast that we've been working on actually for the past few months. Unfortunately, we're not at the studios in New York City, but we're going to do our best to entertain you guys as best we can during the quarantine here. So I'm coming to you from Quebec. Hope you guys enjoy.
What's up, everybody? My name is Sean Costello. I'm coming to you from Whitman, Massachusetts. I'm a rally enthusiast, rally driver, and an MMA fighter. I'll be on Will Petrow's new podcast, The PetrowLine, coming up. And tune in and find out how we came in possession of this broken motorsports vehicle right behind us and how we've been thankfully able to campaign it for the last 2 years and hopefully for many more to come. Come check it out. Thanks.
So, Sean, why don't you tell us a little bit about where you're at right now, and maybe talk a little bit about what you do for a living.
Right now, just kind of for I'm not good at this stuff.
It's cool.
Yeah, so right now I still live at home. We're working on getting a house this summer, hopefully before New England Forest Rally, assuming it happens this year so far, the way things have been going. I do HVAC controls for work right now. So I do all the things that control heating and cooling in buildings. A lot of nothing residential. All of it is commercial. I was working at a fire station today up in the attic all day doing that. So it's a pretty good gig.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So, where are you living right now?
Oh, I live in Whitman, Mass. So just probably 20 miles south of Boston.
Okay.
And yeah.
Gotcha. All right. So the reason why we're interviewing Sean today is, a lot of you may not know Sean, but we met a long ways back. But before we even get into that, let's talk about how you first got into rally and what you were doing at rallies and that sort of thing.
Oh yeah. So me and my buddy, who's my co-driver now, Breandan Carter, we always kind of extreme sports and stuff like that, and we ended up meeting each other when we worked at Lowe's while we were going through college. And then he was telling me about how there's this thing, the New England Forest Rally, because we were into rally racing and the dirt racing games. And he's like, oh, there's one up in Maine. So we're like, all right, let's go one year. So 2008, I think it was 2009. No, it's 2009. And then we went up to 10, maybe. We went up and then just camped and had fun and watched it with some of our buddies. And then the following year we decided to go back, and then the other friends didn't go, so it was just the two of us. And then we went up, and then we met these other guys from Connecticut that we've known forever now, and we ended up kind of going there. But we spectated, and it's we weren't sure what to expect when we went to go watch it, and it was probably one of the craziest things we've ever seen in person, and fell in love with it.
Yeah.
Especially how close you can get to the cars and everything. And people don't understand even the feeling of anti-lag when you're right at the end of a corner and it just comes off and just hits you in the chest and stuff like that. So we got hooked on that.
Yeah. It's pretty addicting. It gets you pretty quick.
Yeah.
So, well, me and you met. I guess officially met over the phone one crazy night, and it was actually the night of our Broken Motorsports Rally Raffle, and you were kind of just not even believing what was going on, but
No.
we ended up giving Sean a call because he ended up winning our rally raffle, which was we were raffling off a 2000 Subaru Impreza open light car, which would be NA 4-wheel drive car with ARA, and we were raffling that car off, and Sean and his buddy Brendan actually won the car, and they split the ticket which makes the story even better.
Yeah, we each bought a ticket.
Yeah, and you guys ended up winning, which was awesome. Let's just talk about that experience for a few minutes.
Yeah, so like we had seen you race a few times in New England, and then we'd seen the car race. I think Amanda Skelly was using it the last time we saw it, and so like we were just following Facebook and everything like that, and saw like, oh, car raffle, whatever. So we like messaged each other, and we're like, well, it's $100 a ticket. So we're like, let's each buy a ticket, and whoever wins is a driver if we win it. And that ended up being my ticket, funny enough. But we like obviously didn't expect it. Like it was pretty funny because I was like, it's the middle of a Patriots playoff game. So I was sitting there with my buddy watching that, one of my other friends. I had a phone call and it says like Quebec on it. I was like, who the hell's calling me from Quebec? I'm like, whatever. I didn't think anything of it. I forgot that the raffle was that night too. And I was like, I'll just answer for kicks in case it's like a telemarketer or whatever. And it ended up being the phone call, the winning phone call. And I was like, oh shit. Like, I was like, wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I actually forgot I was calling from, my girlfriend's phone at the time. So who's now my wife. But, yeah. So yeah, that's pretty funny. But, anyway, so you guys came down, you guys came and picked up the car, and, yep. We had arranged for pickup, whatever it was, a few weeks later, and, you guys came down, we took a couple pictures of you guys standing in front of the car, and, officially met at that point. And then, you guys entered New England Forest Rally that year with the car, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I spent all my money doing that, doing Team O'Neill, everything. So, but it was definitely worth it. I would do it again for sure. But we're like, yeah, we're going to get it. We have to race it this year. It's like, we can't not have it. We have like 4 months before the race. It's like, we'll make it happen. So
right.
We did.
Yeah. Yeah. And it for the most part, it was pretty much ready to go. I mean, there wasn't much to do on the car at that point,
I think
which was good.
Tires, and that was about it, really.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So how did the first rally go?
Well, so we kind of like just jumped into it basically. Like I did the week of Team O'Neill beforehand, and then pretty much forgot everything I learned when I actually started doing the race, because it's just it was definitely an experience. So I hadn't driven the car except maybe a couple miles before the race. So I was just like, all right, I guess our first experience actually really driving the car is Concord Pond. So we'll see how this goes. And of course, the fastest stage and like the entire New England Forest Rally. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. We're still syncing together too. Like it's definitely, we definitely need more seat time. But it was like, it was so overwhelming, and it was just like total blast. But like, you're busy constantly, but it's worth it for sure. It's like, I don't know, it's hard to describe, I guess, to people who haven't done it.
Yeah, for sure. How many rallies have you done now in the car?
The last 2 New England Forest rallies, and then we did a rally sprint last fall. I think, in the fall. I think like November or October.
Right, yeah, at the one at Team O'Neill.
Rally sprint, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, how'd you guys do at each one of them?
So we did not great at all in the first New England Forest Rally, which was to be expected. It was for our first race and everything like that. And then we did significantly better the second time around, and I hadn't even driven the car except for the last time I'd driven the car was the last New England Forest Rally. So we just kind of went into it again. And like, I know my first Concord Pond time was like 25 seconds faster than my fastest the first race. So like significant improvements, but we also crashed in every one of them just a little bit. Nothing too bad, but enough to like throw things off a little bit and slow us down. But it is what it is, I guess. Got to work on not doing that.
Yeah, and kind of to be expected.
Right. And rally sprint didn't go so hot either. I don't know. Just running off no sleep and stuff like that. It was just kind of but it is what it is.
Typical rally stuff. Yeah.
Right.
So talking about like extreme sports and rally and that sort of thing, tell us about what else you do.
Oh yeah. So I do MMA a lot. I've been training in that for like 8 years now. I've had 3 fights, which haven't been gone great yet. So I've been keep trying to get more, but I'm a smaller guy, so it's kind of hard to find fights. But yeah, that's what I do in my spare time. Usually training 5 to 6 days a week, doing that. I have a lot of fun with it. We're a pretty smart gym. We don't get hit in the head a lot and stuff like that, so I'm not too worried about when I get older. But,
yeah. Well, that's pretty cool though. I mean, not a lot of rally drivers we know do that at all. So
yeah.
I mean, the only other person I could think of that maybe did something sort of like that was Matt Brandenburg, who was like, way back in the day.
Yeah.
So
yep. So that keeps me busy. I'll do like jiu-jitsu tournaments every now and again. Those come up every couple of months. Right. Yeah.
Nice. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. So what rallies are you planning to do this year? Do you have plans to go back to New England? Do you have plans to maybe go to some other rallies? What do you got in the works?
Definitely doing New England Forest Rally again for sure. We have to do that. And hopefully everything goes well. We'll do STPR this year in September. And right now, that's all we've got planned. Maybe get a rally sprint in between or after or something like that. But we definitely want to do STPR too this year. Yeah,
STPR is definitely, at least from your end of things, it's probably the next closest rally, location-wise. But it's also a really good rally. You guys will definitely have some fun doing that rally. It's a lot more narrow than New England.
Yeah, the videos is definitely sketchy in some spots.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Especially if it rains, it gets super slick. And I mean, some spots. I mean, even if it rains, a day or two before, sometimes the wetness stays in the forest, and you can hit a slick spot even a couple days after some rain. So, but it's definitely a good rally to be at, and we're hoping to be at New England again this year. Who knows if it's going to happen? If with everything that's going on, with the whole coronavirus situation, we don't know if it's going to still fly or get canceled or what. I mean, ARA's already canceled, 2 rallies at this point, and we'll have to see how it goes. But hopefully things will be under control by then, and hopefully we'll see you guys again there.
Yeah, looking forward to it for sure.
So, well, anyways, thanks for spending a few minutes with us, and welcome to your first live sort of interview. But we really appreciate it, and hope you stay safe out there, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, you too. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Take care.
Way to unify it. That's the thing. Yes, that's that outfit. It is.